No matter where you are in the world, CSL Dallas is here as your spiritual home. As a reminder, every day is a day for transformation, spiritual deepening, and heart connection, no matter what's going on. Every day we learn and practice something important that makes a difference. This month we celebrate the various holidays during this special time of year. So no matter what tradition you come from, we honor and celebrate it as we come together as one light, one love, and as the community of CSL Dallas. So let's get ready for today's celebration by putting your hands together for the CSL Dallas music team.
Everyone, and welcome to CSL Dallas. My name is Michael Grundy, and I have the privilege of being your platform sister today. So let's start off with our purpose statement together. We are radically inclusive, spiritually progressive, transforming lives, and so it is. We want to give a huge thank you to our sacred space and ritual teams for making the holidays so beautiful. So, our sanctuary altar was done by Terry and Scott. The holiday decorations were designed by Gary Buckmaster and brought to life by the ritual team. Peggy Roberts, Sharon Rainey, Linda Taylor, Tina Teenan, and community members. Aaron, Joe, Fiona, Marcy, Bill, Tom, Jackie, Willeen, Malcolm, and others. Hey, and another huge thank you to the ritual team for creating such a gorgeous space for our Blue Holiday Ritual last Sunday. We love celebrating all the holidays with you, with our community on Sunday mornings, except on Christmas Eve. So there'll be no Sunday morning activities here on Christmas Eve, okay? But everyone is invited to the 6:30 p.m. Christmas Eve celebration with music, inspiration, and connection and hope. So child care for those under 5, kids and teens, family and friends, all are welcome to be in the sanctuary with us. So not in the morning, but come in the evening at 6:30, okay? Journey into the new year through a powerful experience that incorporates multimedia art, meditation, visioning, and community connection, led by our very own Ryan Brown. His event is called The Art of Visioning. It's a transformative workshop to help you set intentions for the new year in a unique way, to visualize and connect with your inner motivations and create a tangible reminder to carry with you into 2024. Spots are limited, so register early for this Saturday night event on December 30th. You can learn more and buy tickets at csldallas.org/events. Now, whether you're joining us for the first time or have been connected for years, welcome. However you found us today, in person, online, we love to be in connection and community with you. So stay in the know by following us on social media and leave us a Google review. And sign up for our weekly newsletter and inspirational text by filling out our Connect card from the link in the chat online or at the welcome table on campus. So you can stay connected to all that's happening for all the events for CSL Dallas. And are you trying to tell me something? Okay. Smart. Oh, wow. Why didn't y'all tell me y'all couldn't hear me? Now that I'm through, I won't do all that over again, okay, guys? But just know there's a lot of good stuff going on, and if you didn't hear me, the ones up front, they can tell you later, because they probably all heard me, okay? So with that, let's settle in with our music team and our practitioner, and you guys enjoy the service.
Of the light that hung the stars in the night, a perfect thought since time began. I am one with a love that's holding all of us. Its power in my hand. I am called by the voice that speaks of truth and joy, forever blessed where I stand. I breathing in that beautiful I am. All of us gathered here in this room and beyond the walls of this room, knowing that that I am is boundless. knowing that that I am is the life force, birthed in light, tumbled down through the ages, generation after generation. And so I invite you to just breathe in the miracle that in this moment, the I am sung from your voice is the voice of your ancestors, is the voice of everyone who survived and thrived into this moment that sparked itself into the light that is in you, the love that has incarnated as you. It is beyond definition. It is beyond all the labels. It is beyond all the rights and the wrongs and the who knows what. It is the I am that is the truth of my being, the truth of your being, the truth of our collective love, our collective beingness that is far more powerful to create the life that you have come here to live. It's your life, unbound, untethered, free. And it is a life that is connected to every other life on the planet, seeking that freedom to simply be the I am. And so collectively, we bring our heart light into the center of this moment, claiming that I am is the power of the word, the power of love, the power of light, right here, right now. And so grounding that deep into the center of my being, your being, we open our hearts to the message here today. I call it good, and so it is.
A perfect thought since time began. much. Oh my gosh. Whew. And we hope that you're enjoying it online as much as we are enjoying it here in person. But man, and when we're in person, it's fabulous, isn't it? So we invite you to remember how beautiful it is if you are in the DFW area to be inside that experience. And we're so grateful that we're able to be with you online. So we have an opportunity to say thank you today. We were unfortunately not able to do that last week. And so we are going to say thank you to a fabulous, fabulous human being that we are tithing to the universe. Lauren McGregor, come on up here. Yay. Yay. So, Lauren's been with us for 2 years, and she has up-leveled so many places in our work and has contributed in so many ways with our communications and admin and community, and making it easier for all of us to do the things that we need to do together and to become more tech-savvy, which is also really good and important, right? And to become more comfortable with all of that. She and Ryan have had a great partnership, and it's really been a joy and a wonderful opportunity for us to grow together. And Lauren is going off to fly off into some new adventures, and we wish you all the best and know that it's going to be fabulous. And so it's sometimes we get to be a springboard for people, which is lovely. And sometimes it's a little sad to tithe people to the universe, right? And so what's really cool is that we are capable of holding both of those things at the same time, right? To both miss and to celebrate. So after the celebration today, if you're here in the room or in the sanctuary, we do have a cake and some lovely food to celebrate Lauren. Please stay. There's also an opportunity to write a card of thank you or a card of best wishes, right? Just a little note, and you'll drop it in the starfish. There's a little starfish there. You drop it in, and Lauren will take the starfish home with all of the goodies that you have gifted her with your thoughts. If you're online and you're not here in the room, please feel free to put them in the chat, and we'll pull them off, and we'll write them on the little cards and make sure that Lauren gets those as well. And so, please, another huge thank you, and we love you, and we will miss you, and we bless your new journey. And Brianna would have been here, but she wasn't not able to be here. She's sick. So, all right. Thank you, Lauren. So, when we tithe fabulous people to the universe, it takes sometimes more than one person to take their place. So we're going to invite Faye and Stephanie, if you would come up here, please. So Faye's beautiful participation in our community is growing a little. She's showing up in a lot of different ways. So Faye is going to be part-time admin support for us in the office. 10 hours a week, she'll be making sure that all that stuff that comes to Lauren gets to its proper channels, as well as providing database and administrative support. And we love having her in the office. It's going to be fabulous. And she'll continue on helping with the Sunday production in the back for our celebrations and special events. So you'll see more and more while she is finishing her last year of ministerial school. So super excited about that. And we're very excited to have Stephanie Herrera come and join as the young adults team lead. So Stephanie went with eight of our young adults to the Next Gen retreat. She's been involved in the young adults quite a while. Lauren looked around and tapped Stephanie to be the person to step into that team lead position. We're so delighted that Stephanie said yes. Super excited about how the young adults are going to progress now this coming year, being a little more involved at CSL Dallas, a little deeper into the science of mind, and hopefully being able to collaborate a little bit more. We'll see them around. So we're super excited to have Stephanie step up. Please welcome Stephanie and Faye. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And thanks, both of you, for saying yes.
We light the candles of Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, oh. Come see the candles of Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, oh. We light the candles of Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, oh. Come see the candles of Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, oh. We light the candles of Hanukkah, Hanukkah. Come see the candles of Hanukkah, Hanukkah. We light the candles of Hanukkah, Hanukkah. Come see the candles of Hanukkah.
And Shar and Brad, Jonathan and Matt, thank you so much. Yeah, Hanukkah and Bodhi Day is coming up. I think it's on the 12th, 11th or 12th. Here we are in the next set of celebrations. Yeah. All of our traditions this time of year celebrate the light. And yet today, because we are focusing on Hanukkah and Bodhi Day, we are focusing on emerging love that comes from that light. So, Hanukkah. Fundamentally, for its spiritual tradition, Hanukkah is the celebrating the 8 days of light that the eternal flame burned without any new oil. If you remember the story, the Maccabees finally took the temple back from the Romans, and when they went to cleanse it, they discovered that they didn't have enough oil for the eternal flame. And it takes 8 days to press new oil and to prepare it to burn, to be an oil that can burn. And the miracle, of course, is that that flame burned for those 8 days. It's kind of an extraordinary thing, isn't it? How many of us are willing to be bold enough to stand for a miracle, expect a miracle, when the evidence doesn't support the outcome that we desire. Right? That's a walk of faith. That's a willingness to trust the infinite reality, that it actually knows how to do whatever is needed to bring the outcome about. And to simply so lean into that, to light a candle and trust that the flame will in fact be eternal, regardless of whether at the physical level there's enough oil. Yeah. It's kind of an interesting opportunity for us to explore. How often are we willing to step out in that kind of faith, in that deep trust? Or do we have to have all our ducks in a row, have all the answers, know how it's going to all work out, have the plan, have the steps? Do we have to have all of that ahead of time? And to recognize that the eternal flame represents this idea of the omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence of the one. Right? The Hebrews were a first monotheistic teaching in the Western civilization, Western culture. One God, one infinite life, one source, one creator, and constantly walking in faith. And the Hebrews had a whole host of prophets. Prophets that would come along and admonish the Hebrew people. Are you living your faith? Or are you resting in the truth of the material world, or the reality of the material world? That was one of their messages. The other message is, are you trying to fit in? Are you trying to be part of the reigning culture? Right? Because the Hebrews lived in an area that was constantly being run over in the 2,500 years of history up until the Greeks and then the Jewish diaspora. That Fertile Crescent, that area, had been run over by 8 different empires, one after another, just swept right through. Right? And the Hebrews did what they could to maintain their religion, their nationality, their culture, their lives, the way in which they wanted to experience a spirituality of recognizing one God. And that was represented by the eternal flame, right? This eternal flame that was always burning in the temples. I notice it's a little challenging today as we celebrate Hanukkah and we think about what's happening in Israel and Gaza, in Palestine right now. Right? And what do we do when our deep desire to support our own faith and our own philosophy or our own way of life runs into somebody else's? And do we not have a human history of that over and over and over and over and over again played out? And so there's this dynamic tension between the deep commitment and faith and trust to a particular path or way or seeing it, and the recognition that we are all a part of that one, all of us. Yeah. And how do we bring the love and the light to that? I spent a lot of time pondering that this week as I've been pondering this particular talk. Because there's something really powerful about being doggedly committed, right? to one's way. And then we also celebrate Bodhi Day. Bodhi Day celebrates Siddhartha Gautama's day of enlightenment after 42 days under the Bodhi tree. Now, if you don't know the story, he was a prince. He grew up as a prince, and because he was so, their family was so wealthy, and they had a huge compound in which they lived, and he was not allowed to go outside the walls of the compound as he was growing up, because his father did not want him to see anything other than wealth and beauty. He didn't want him to see poverty or death or any of those things. So, well, you know how it is when you try to keep a teenager from not doing what they're supposed to, from not doing things they want to do. You kind of keep them constrained, and he was like, And so one day he climbed the wall, climbed over the wall, and of course he saw poverty, death, hunger. He saw all of that and was appalled by the whole experience. And he began to search for a way. And being a good Hindu, just as Jesus was a good Jew, he, being a good Hindu, went and followed the Hindu tradition, which was to become an ascetic. An ascetic means to deny the physical world in every possible way and to focus only on the spiritual reality, only on the infinite. And that meant, you know, he didn't work, he didn't take care of himself, he went around just like the monks for alms, and he began to work to live on less and less and less of physicality and more just on the light. Until he was essentially so emaciated he was at death's door. And as it is done there, a woman actually found him and in service to her faith brought him in to nurture him back to health. And he realized that, well, that way, that did not work. That did not get him any closer to the enlightenment he was seeking. What it got him was to death's door. So he ultimately married that woman. They fell in love, and she, you know, and he was very wealthy from his family, and she was reasonably wealthy, and so he decided, well, if that didn't work, then we're going to just go for it. And he went hook, line, and sinker into life, into managing the business and growing the business and getting, you know, really wealthy and doing all of that. And he said, well, that didn't get me any closer to enlightenment either. That way and that way, yeah. Neither one of them worked. So he went and he sat by the river and he sat under the Bodhi tree for 42 days. And he meditated on what the hell is going on. It is said that the law of cause and effect was revealed to him during those 42 days. And when he stood up and was completed with that moment, he realized, oh, the way is the middle way, right? The way is the middle way. It's not the extremes. It's the middle way. Right speech, and he articulated it, the 8 right speech, right thought, right action, right vocation, right relationships. I can't think of the other ones at the moment. And all of them, right? And so we hear the translation as right speech, right work, right vocation, right. And we can interpret that in our current understanding, particularly from the Western point of view, as right versus wrong. But that's not it at all. It's not it at all. We would today, in Science of Mind, we would say aligned instead of right. Aligned. Aligned with ourselves, but more importantly, recognizing that when we're aligned with ourselves, we're aligned with omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence. aligned with the one, with the eternal flame that is forever present. That flame which is present transcendentally and immanent within us. The highest God and the innermost God is one God, one life that is omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent. And it's so interesting to think about what is similar about these two stories. What is kernel to these two stories? Well, for me, what I realize is time and commitment. A commitment to a dogged determination to experience enlightenment, to experience the presence of the one, and the time that it takes. 8 days of absolute trust. 42 days of, I am not moving from this spot until something is revealed to me. Right? That is commitment and the willingness to give it time. I really thought about this a lot today because I, like the rest of you, I have gotten very into just reading the headlines. I don't want to read the whole story. First of all, it's pressing. But second of all, it's too much time. Could you just, sound bites, right? The 1-minute video. Oh my God, Ryan and I were shooting a 1-minute video, and it took me 5 times to get a 5-minute thing down to 2.5 minutes, and then down to 59 seconds. Oh my gosh. Because that's it. That's what you got. That's all you get. That's all you get to say. And even that's sometimes too long, isn't it? Don't you just click through? Okay, I've heard the 30 seconds. I know what the other 30 seconds are going to be. Move on. And we do that in our spirituality too. We read the book, we take the class, we come to the center for a little while, and then we say, okay, I've learned it, and off we go to someplace else. Yeah. No. Right. Spirituality is like chess. You can learn the moves in a few hours. This pawn, this rook, this bishop, they move this way, right? But it takes a lifetime. It takes a lifetime to master. It takes a lifetime to go deeper and deeper and deeper, and to keep inviting ourselves into, where is it steering me wrong? My ideas about all of this, right? Listening to the Hebraic prophets. And where is it pulling me? Where is it being revealed to me in some form or fashion? Because I've sat long enough over and over and over again to realize that I don't know everything. And that there is a power and a presence. And that it is not only revealing to us, but inviting us to continue to grow, to continue to move, to continue to go deeper, to continue in classes and community and writing and applying. Can I say what I heard you say this morning? So, can I say your name out loud? Okay, so I happened to walk by Janice talking, and I just barged right into the conversation, right? And she said, somebody had said to her she was spiritually drunk. I said, oh, I want to stand next to you, until I realized that wasn't necessarily a good thing. Because she shared how much information she had taken in, all of this information, but then there's the embodiment and the livingness of it, right? It has to be integrated. That's the 8 days. That's the 42 days. Integration, applying, practicing, falling down, getting back up again, realizing that maybe there's more, maybe there's something else, maybe there's a deeper, richer, fuller expression of this spirituality that is more whole, more inclusive, more shall we say, loving. Both Moses and the Buddha talked about the law of cause and effect and the deep need we have to understand how this works. And that takes an enormous amount of time to understand and to practice and apply. Michael Gott and I talked about this years and years and years and years ago, and I coined the idea for myself of sustained effort. There's no quick fix. Where there's no pill, there's no book, there's no magic formula, there's no weekend workshop that is going, it's, yes, each one of them, revelation, inspiration, information, opportunity, awareness, and then there's the living of it. And then there's the living of it, right? And here's the curious thing. What I have experienced for myself and what I have observed in others, if we are willing to do the hard, diligent, sustained effort of seeking to understand the deepest spirituality we know, on the other side of that, as we move through that, on the other side of it, where do we stand? In the full embrace of the omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence of the One. The only way to get to the love is to walk through the growth, the commitment, the learning, the trying, the applying, the forgetting, the falling down, the picking back up again. And over and over and over again, being reminded what those prophets continually told us. It's not there. Buddha reminded us it's not there and it's not there. It's here. It's here in the alignment. And when we're aligned with ourselves, what are we aligned with? But the infinite, the one. And then, oh my God, on the other side of the work, there is the love. Because the infinite is omnipresent. We cannot get outside of it. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing that we can do that can take it away. There's nothing that can stand in our way of experiencing it, of being that. When we are willing to put in the time and the commitment and the sustained effort, Meister Eckhart, he prayed one of the most beautiful prayers. His prayer, the Meister Eckhart is a Christian mystic from the Middle Ages. He was a heretic and burned at the stake, and his stuff is unbelievable. And one of the things that he said was, I pray to God to rid me of God, that I may find God. So when we let go of the God of our childhood, and we let go of the God of our need, and we do the sustained effort to grow into a different expression and experience of spirit, which includes a law, a universal principle that is so profound. And yet for many people, this is the single most difficult initiation in the science of mind and new thought, because it feels cold. Because there isn't someone who's going to rescue us. and it isn't what God wants for us. It is the omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence of life here. Moving as us, awake, conscious, seeking to understand and to grow. Letting that old idea go and deliberately, consciously working to deepen our consciousness, to expand our consciousness, to elevate our consciousness, to grow our consciousness where we can really embrace an entirely new idea of the nature of reality. This is what the Buddha did after those 42 days sitting under the Bodhi tree. On the other side of that is being enveloped and lifted, surrounded, and sustained by the infinite love that is omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent. And when I think of those 8 candles on the menorah and the families getting around night after night, lighting one more candle, it's always in that embrace of love, of family, of presence. Each light remembering. Do you see? Time and commitment over and over and over and over again. But the more time and commitment we give to this idea that will blow every other idea away, that we have to wrestle to the ground, then we have to wrestle our own demons to the ground, then we have to wrestle all of our false beliefs into the ground, right? Just like Jacob's ladder, we have to wrestle all of that to the ground because each one of those is the angel that is seeking to grow us into this state where we are walking around knowing that we are so loved that we have become love. Do you see? That's the emerging love. We no longer need it because we are it. Right? And then we are love. And that is the light of the world.
Thank you, Petra. So, now let us also show our support for this beloved community. We invite you to give generously to the work of CSL Dallas, knowing that as you give, the law of circulation multiplies this gift to you and to so many others. So let's begin by affirming our abundance together. There we go. All right. Today, I lift my circle to bless everything. I live in joyous anticipation, quiet realization, and gratitude. CSL Dallas expects good to manifest for all. We proclaim the glad tidings and abundance for everyone, and so it is. Hey, there's many ways that you can give around here. You can use text giving, you can use Venmo, PayPal, auto tithing, or just use the basket that's being passed around. Pick whichever way works for you. And if you'd like to make your cash donation and receive a tax benefit, then please write your name on the donation envelope in the basket being passed around. Now, are you looking for ways to be of service or to spread love this holiday season? Well, on December 16th, the Metro Crest Service is hosting its annual holiday store. This community service opportunity is a wonderful way to bring joy to families in need. Through volunteering, you can play a crucial role in making this holiday season less stressful for families and a brighter season for their children. At the holiday store, tasks include assisting with traffic flow, restocking items around the store, and greeting families, and much more. This will take place on Saturday, December 16th from 12:30 to 3 p.m. at the Carrollton location. So to learn more and RSVP, go to csldallas.org/events. Immediately after Sunday celebration, you can receive a free spiritual support session with one of our licensed spiritual coaches. If you're on campus, head to the Peace Room. For those of you online, a link is being posted in the chat, and you can join via Zoom. You can also fill out a spiritual support request form and place it in the wooden box at the back of the sanctuary, or fill out the form in the chat. I don't have a copy of the form, but you guys will find it right over there by the box, okay? Hey, thank you for joining us today. Hope everybody had a great morning and enjoyed the service. Now stand up while we sing our way out of here.
Join us with Lauren in Pankey Hall when you're here, and for those of you here on campus.
Yeah, don't miss out on getting some good food and saying thank you to Lauren.